Hello, Serge here from the back porch. I recently finished doing a golf school, and in our last school we had a bunch of really good players, and everybody that was in it was really knowledgeable of the Serge swing. They were all in the inner circle and really knew what they were doing. But I saw two things, in two players had the same problem that I haven't really seen for a long time, and it shocked me so much that I had two of them in the same school that I made a note to make sure that I'd bring it to all of you on a daily lesson. And what I saw was that in the backswing, we've had a case of that wide elbows in a perfect equilateral triangle with the elbows horizontal to the ground was always called a flying right elbow because it was supposed to be down in here. But now with the rotational swing, they want the elbow away, but they want it like this, which, as you see, what does that do? It takes the club and puts it flat, laid off, and deep in the burial ground as you keep going behind you in the sacred burial ground. And so, conversely, the same thing happens in the forward swing, that they tend to go, once they come through and go over too laid off and flat and deep, it pushes the left, the forward elbow down, and you have a triangle, but it's still very tilted rather than a T finish where the elbows are very level, are parallel to the ground. What I saw with these two players was even a little bit more taking that to a different level. They had what I call close elbows. Now I know there's some people out there that teach it. I've seen drills where they want you to hold maybe a soccer ball type ball, or even a little smaller, between your elbows, and they want you to feel that you start holding it here, and when you take it back you still feel like you're holding it. So they're very tight. They got you keeping, almost like wanting to pinch your elbows together in the backswing, and then in the forward swing they want your elbows pinched. Well, that, sure, they might have been level elbows, but the problem when you're pinched on either side of you, as soon as you pinch them, you're tightening up all the muscles in your chest, your shoulders, your neck, in the forward muscles, and everything in your back and your lat muscles are all tightly pinched. And because they're pinched and you're holding your elbows down and low, you're not really getting a good lift in the backswing and a good lift and natural extension in the forward swing, and you got this, what I call very much a Huggy bear swing. Your hands are always being pulled. Your hands and club are always being pulled in close to the body. And my definition in Sergism for a Huggy bear is you hug your wife and kids, but not yourself. We want to have that natural extension straight out, catches mid-toe up and up the tree, and then in the forward swing you come straight down, straight out, and up. Now we don't want big overextension where we push our arms and try to force them way away from us. Just naturally up, just like as if you throw a ball. So the drill I always use is what I call, make believe you're a cactus. You stand up like this, bend over. Notice where the hands are. They're angled inward from the shoulders. They're always in front of your face. All right? But when you bend over that in your 30-degree spine angle tilt, this is your backswing position and this is your forward swing position. So you just stand here, you turn a little bit, and you put your hands there. You put your forward hand in the back hand. Look where the elbows are. And if you have a club here and you're holding that club up in front of you, what do you see happening? When it comes here, you're right there. You drop the club, it lands right in the center of that fleshy part of your shoulder. And if you did that from this side, and you stand here and you just turn a little bit and put your hands up there, notice where it is. Real close, straight up, over the shoulder, right in the same fleshy part on your forward shoulder. So basically the cactus is backswing, forward swing. You're always in the naturally wide elbows, horizontal to the ground position. And the key is, your muscles are at their normal positions, and everything, all the muscles on both sides are at their full and extended length, and you're just swinging naturally where they're supposed to be. And if you look out at this from this position, it's like out from the ear on both sides. And that's where I talk about, you've probably heard me say, swing ear to ear. Swing to your right ear, and then your left ear if you're a right-hander. Your back ear to your forward ear. And you get that with the cactus drill. If you want to make like a baseball player, I use this one. You come up, you get into that position, you stand here. There's your backswing. There's your forward swing. Elbows in a natural width, equilateral triangle. Do that and you're going to find that your muscles will stay much more relaxed. You'll be able to swing faster because tight muscles swing slow, and they create a lot of tension, stress, and strain. Ear to ear. In the mitt and up the tree to the right ear, in the mitt and up the tree to the left ear. And that's what I call my place in space. So all I think about is getting from takeaway in the mitt and up to the right ear, in the impact and in the forward mitt and up to the left ear. T finish, square to the target. Learn that place in space and keep the elbows natural, horizontal to the ground, at the top of the backswing and the top of the forward swing and the T finish, and you'll be hitting it much more solid, a lot straighter and longer. And with all that, you'll be shooting lower scores. Well, that's it for the search for today on keeping the elbows natural and parallel to the ground at the top of the backswing and forward swing to hit better shots. So with that, I'll be talking to y'all again soon.